So discretion.
I'm flipping my divulged. Do not underestimate our means.
So it'll be my roll as blue, and I'll be going first. So orders to maul to these black suns from the being in the bus with the transport keyword, and order on the bus, and an extra dodge on the Mandos from discretion. Now
Kalani used his direct AI to the B1s, which chained it back to Kalani. Dooku directed himself. The 3 orders from the card went to the 3 Magna Guards, leaving my stack a mystery of 2 aquas. Hang on.
with these pikes. I'm just going to move up to here, take the dodge action. Show the token.
Taking a set of B1s, they are going to take a move onto the board, and then they're going to dodge. They're going to come in, go here. And settle away.
Alright, so Mandos. Go with this unit here with the scanner. It's going to there. And we'll take a dodge.
So we're going to go with our B1s. B1's are going to come and deploy onto the board. They're going to deploy around this way, and they're going to take a dodge. They're going to make sure that they go here in range 1 to allow for our filthy droidness. So they're going to come back, just deploy a little bit further back to allow for that to occur.
Alright, got a core. Going to go with these pikes here. Just going to look up onto the board. Just going to do a quick check on range here. I don't think you stepped forward enough. Nope. So we go to there, and then we're going to take a dodge. All good.
So we're going to go with Kalani. We are going to deploy him in a way that... So he's got recon intel, so he's going to come around, and he's just going to come in here. He's going to take an aim himself, and then he's going to... So he's going to take a dodge himself, and then he's going to strategize too.
The pike capo. Just going to tuck into here. And you're going to take the dodge. And you'll brief that over to those pikes there.
We're going to deploy our B1s. Our B1's going to come up here. And they're going to take a dodge.
Alright, going with the pikes. Just going to move up to here. And then we're going to take a dodge.
Drawn from the stack, which is a set of aquas, they are going to infiltrate. And they're going to infiltrate here. Making sure that
Yeah, just use that. It's got to be wholly within.
and we're going to get probably our first round of shooting, aren't we? Yeah, we will, but just I'll have to. So they've still got an active turn, so they're going to speed 1 move. Speed 1 move to here. They're going to shoot at the
Pikes?
pikes. So we've formed an attack pool of 3 white, 3 black for the individual aquas, and 2 red, 1 white for the heavy. I have access to 1 aim from Kalani's exemplar, surging to hit into heavy cover pikes. So we'll spend the aim, which is, so what we're going to have is 5 for heavy and 1 crit.
Shit, can you go over the white dice? Are you spending the aim?
Yes. Because I've spent the aim.
Yep. So 5 for heavy. Peeling none out. We'll dodge 3, rolling for 3. Pass 2, lose 1. It's got Mandalorians. Going to jump up to here and just dump our rockets into those. Well, I might just have a quick look. Give me a second. Are you in range 3? You are. So 2 will use their rockets. 3 will use their rockets, and the heavy will use his gun. Alright, so got an aim from Independence, and the Aqua Droids have a dodge from Exemplar. 3 rockets and the heavy from the Mandos into them. So we're looking at that so far. I will spend the aim here. Alright, so that will be 3 crits, critical 3 because of the rockets, so there'll be a crit. And then impact will kick those up, but you can dodge 1 if you like.
Dodge 1 before impact.
Dodge 1, so rolling for 5.
Yep. Save 3. Take 2 wounds. So it's going to be Magna Guards. Make sure it come on correctly. 2. Yes, I did. So they're going to come onto the board, and they are going to deploy. With the rocket, and these 2 guys are going to hang out there, making use of the line of sight blocking terrain that is Aqua Droids. A steal at 95 points. They have got their aim for that they took for retinue, and they are going to take a rocket shot into the Mandalorians. So this is just going to be a rocket shot, which is a rainbow with an aim into heavy cover Mandos with 2 shields. So they surge to hit, so we'll spend the aim. So just 1. For
1 crit.
1 crit.
I'll spend 1 shield.
Cool.
It's going with the last unit of Mandalorians. They're going to do exactly the same thing. They're just going to jump up to this point. And then spread ourselves out like that. And then we're going to shoot the Aqua Droids again. Alright, Mando shooting into the Aqua Droids. Have access to an aim from Independence. Aqua Droids have a dodge from Exemplar. We've got 3 rockets, and then we have the heavy. We do have a critical 3 from the rockets, so they'll go to crits. At the minute, that's converting. So we'll spend the aim on these 2 here. So you'll dodge 1, I'm getting.
Dodge 1.
Actually, the dodge won't do anything. It'll just be eaten by armor anyway.
Yeah, so it won't.
Just keep your dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Yep. So he's going to be rolling 4/4. Oh, good roll.
Saves
So
3, takes 1, 1 dies.
1 dies.
So we're going to take our Aqua Droids. They are going to infiltrate. Ensuring that I can go where I need to go. Didn't want to infiltrate them too far to the left. I think I may very well have. So we'll infiltrate slightly to the there. So they're going to single move up to there, just enough. Take a shot at those pikes. We don't want to let pikes dig in like ticks. So we have our Aquadroid dice pool, so 3 for the droids, 2 reds and a white for the heavy, no aims, 2 dodges on the defenders with heavy cover. Does some work for us. White diced, so it's going to be checking 4 for heavy with 2 crits. Nothing.
Dodge 2 out. So rolling for 4.
I refuse to let people dodge crits when I don't have to.
I can dodge crits though.
No, I know, but when they're in there.
Rolling 4. Rolling 3 dead. Alright, so we've got the bus. It's going to come in there. And then he's going to spit out some black sun. Transport keyword. Just going to nudge up to here. That size, we go one side to that one. Alright, and then we're going to shoot the quad cannon at the Aquadroids. Alright, the bus shooting into the Aquadroids, they have access to a dodge. We've got the Frenzy Gunner. I'm pretty sure that's a white dice. I'll just double check, 2 seconds. Yep, add 1 white. So impact will kick up that. Your dodge won't do anything because you'll just dodge that. So I'm guessing you're not using it.
Yeah, not using it.
So rolling for 3. Two wounds.
2 wounds.
Alright, so got the unstable astromech that we're popping. Frenzy Gunner. It's going to give us an extra red, I believe. Extra black. So, bus shot again into the Aquadroids. Oh, much worse. 1 after the dodge.
Cool. Saves it.
Saves it.
And you've got an
And
unstable
my
astromech.
3, 1 wound.
Cool. Magna Guards, they're going to come out. Let me get that.
Yeah, you can't get range too.
But what we can do is let's go out to here. We're going to do what we did again. We're going to nestle those down. We're going to take a rocket shot into the Mandos that we shot previously.
Yeah.
They have 1 aim, rocket shot into the Mandos, heavy cover with 1 shield left. All 3.
Alright. So heavy cover. Take 2 out and we'll shield the last one. So just going with these black sun. We're just going to step up into range 1.
You're not in yet.
You about there?
There you go.
There will do. Let's check my coherency. Sorry, stop. Alright, so Black Sun shooting the Aquadroids. We've got one using the frag grenade, the grenade belt for impact 3, and the rest of the guys. So we'll have surge to crit on this as well. So crit, 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 then impact 3. So rolling for 3, 6.
I'll dodge one because he's still got Kalani's dodge.
You used it last act.
Okay.
Yeah. You dodged the one to make it 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So 7, 6.
Rolling for 7.
Can I grab some white dice?
What do you need?
2.
There we go.
Flanked him.
Yep.
We're going to take the Magna Guard. They're going to come onto the board. Right here. They're going to, with their aim, they're going to shoot a rocket into the Black Suns. Can't see them all.
Yep. Show the dice. Yep.
Spend the aim. So 3 for heavy.
3 for heavy. Get none off.
Non-surging reds.
1.
Good enough.
Which I think is. So we've got Maul. Maul's going to infiltrate just up towards this brick. Starts wounded, so you have 3 actions. He's going to move up to here as his first action. He'll then aim, dodge and standby as his last 2 actions. There you go.
Dooku's going to come on in, and Dooku is going to double daddy Duke's move. Go up to here.
Alright.
And that's his action. That's all the actions.
And around, clean up.
Oh, hey.
Hey, hold
Don't
on.
you-
Reinforcements.
Don't you take my reinforcements off me.
Alright. Do your reinforcements. Which unit?
So first reinforcement. It's going to be them. So we've lost a reinforcement from our Aqua, but thankfully Kalani comes with a handy dandy reinforcement of his own. So he's going to come, just going to come up this way, touching that heavy cover. And then the Aqua's going to take a 3 pivot, 90 degrees, and they're going to come up here.
Just shy of it.
Just
Yep.
shy of it. Oh, I could go the full way.
I don't think you can reach it. No, you can't reach it.
Come this way. And that's all my reinforcements.
Alright. And there's the board currently. So we've got seize what power you can into Dooku's 1 pip, and I'll be playing my strafing run as well. Alright, so we've got droid orders.
So Dooku 1 pip, Dooku obviously gets an order. Dooku has direct trooper, so it bounced through the B1s up to Kalani. Kalani has coordinate droid trooper, or direct droid trooper, which sends it to the Magna Guards, leaving my order pool 2 Magna Guards and an Aqua. There are dodges on all of the Magnus from retinue.
Alright, so then I've got my strafing run token there. Orders went to the bus and the Black Sun there, and Maul himself.
Dooku's going to pop burst. He's going to come
Around the difficult terrain.
He's going to fucking pop on into Maul with his melee. He's going to make a melee attack against Maul. Sorry.
Yep.
And then he's going to lightning into the guys that he can see.
Yep.
So 5 red into Maul,
Reducing
reducing my
your pierce.
pierce. So pierce 1 critical and searching to crit. No aims. So 4 pierce 1.
So what you're telling me is I'm alive. Cool, I'll take 4 wounds and still be on 1.
Now don't Cool. And you'll take 2 suppression.
Yep.
And then what I will do is against the thingos that I can see.
Yep.
6 black for the lightning, suppressive, scatter. So you're going to get 4 suppression as a result of this. So critical. So checking heavy for
1.
for 1.
Take 2 of the crits out with my shields. Rolling for 3, but maximum of 2 wounds because of impervious. So 1.
Cool.
Alright, so going with these black sun, they're just going to step up into range 1 of those Magna Guards just there. We're just going to go here in a way that will probably give us some cover, but I doubt it. So we'll just speed 1 it and jump on this area train. So at least that's something. Yep. And we'll still be in scoring. Alright, and then we're going to shoot the Magnus. Alright, so got the grenade belt, the frag grenade, the rest of the Black Sun minus 1 guy. Access to an aim and 3 surges. Pretty good so far. We're going to spend the aim off the card. Rerolling 3 because we have precise 1. And we have surge crit, so it's blast, there'll be no cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dodge 1.
Dodging 1. Down to 8. 3.
No surges. Save.
So kill 2.
Kill 2. We call.
Yep.
They're going to pop up to here. They took great offence to a Magna being removed, so they're going to use their heal, one of their heals, to bring back a Magna with 1, and they're going to take a pot shot into them.
Yep. They're in range.
Yep. Make sure that I can.
Yep.
Unaimed B1 shot into heavy cover. So 2, checking. That's 2 for heavy. Nothing comes off. 7 2.
Fine.
So both for the suppression.
So just going with these pikes here. They're just going to snake their way around this building. Just to land there. No, they'll climb up instead. And climb to there. They're just going to get all their shit up to here. Then we take a range 3 shot into those Magnas. Alright, so we've got a cash aim and the pike shot. Pretty bloody good. Whoops, that was a crit. Do I want to keep the surge? Keep the surge there and aim for 1. Yep, and we'll spend a surge off the card to convert that surge. So looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total, and you will. Should have light cover. Nope. Or open. Open shot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4, 6, 8.
Oh, they're just dead.
Mark target victory point.
Yep, so I'm on 1.
Drawn Aquas.
Aquas, yep.
The Aquas are going to speed 1 move as we've pre-measured off camera. Let's pivot, come up here in order to do a couple of things, which is first thing is going to be score, and the second is going to be shoot into the
Mandalorians?
Mandos. Cool.
Aquas into the Mandos.
With no cover.
Yep. Oh, light cover. Suppression.
So they search to hit, so you're checking light for 2, for 3.
3.
Yep.
Get 2 out.
Get right to fuck. So saving 4.
No shields to spend. 1 dead. With these Mandos here, they need to roll suppression first, and they have 5. Roll for the Mandos, but you only get 1 off, but we're not panicked because of more. Kill all the bunch of their shit. Alright, ready? Yep. Alright, so they're just gonna go into melee with Dooku. They'll jump up to the top with the Aquas, I think. Up we go. You don't have push, do you? We're gonna go into with Dooku. And that will be their action.
Special forces, it's going to be the Magners. They're going to double move. And they're going to
Charge into the Black Sun.
charge into the Black Suns.
Yep.
And take a swing.
Alright.
7.
Looking at 7 on the Black Sun. 3, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the Black Sun. We'll spend a surge off the card, so only losing 3. With these pikes here, pikes are going to just move up like that. I believe it will be range 3. If I want it. Yep, so we're going to move up to there. Grab ourselves some cover from that direction like that. And then we're just going to shoot the super tactical. Alright. A bit closer. There you go. Alright, so a whittled down pike unit with a cash aim. Ooh. Brother, ooh. We won't, because you'll just back up one, so just a crit.
Saves
it.
So pulling Magners. Magna Guards are going to just. They're going to double move.
Main guard's just double moving in there. Alright. Going with Mandalorians. They're just going to jump down to here. And then they will take a range 3 shot, because we're not filthy rebel Mandalorians, into those B1s. Alright. Got an aim for precise, and with precise because they're heavy. That's the dice pull. Oops, that was a crit. Knocking fucking crits and hits over. So we'll spend the aim on the 2 whites. Convert none. We'll spend our last surge off our card. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for light. Getting none out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Where's one more white?
Of course.
Blank.
Blank, so they're all dead.
Kalani is going to try and roll off. I'll grab a white dice. Try and roll off suppression. Comes off.
Yep.
Kalani is going to take that suppression right back. Strategize 2.
Yep.
He's going to strategize to himself. And he's going to give it to. Still left to go. Probably. It's just out of range for them, so it's going to be them.
Yep.
What he's going to do is he's going to take an attack against the pikes,
Okay.
which will be light cover.
Yep.
Heavy down to light with an aim. So 1 aim. So that's going to be. I'll spend the aim to make it lethal.
Yep.
So taking light for 2.
So peel one out, dodge the other two. So no wounds. So we've got pikes here. Pikes are going to go for a wander. There's a delicious open shot here, so I think we're just going to go for that. So we're just going to pop ourselves into range 3 just there. And then we're going to shoot the super tactical. This has to be fully on. And then we have 5 pikes left in that squad. So there's the base guys, there's the heavy. We have access to a cache aim. This will be the last one. No, that's a little disappointing. And then the aim. There we go. So rolling for, we'll dodge 1, 5, rolling for 4. I'll get it for you. Yeah.
Fucking
Yep.
So we can activate the V1s. Yeah, the V1s just enough for what we're going to do. And we're going to position them far enough back that more than 50% are going to be obstructed by the cover, so that I'll get some cover.
Just check your ranges there, mate. Your coherency range. It might be a bit far.
That's right, I did.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get heavy out of it.
Nah, it's right.
Yeah.
At the end of the world.
Alright,
Cool. I'm going to shoot an unaimed shot.
into the pikes.
Six wides. All crits, baby. Nothing.
Nothing. Go with the bus here. The bus is going to pivot for free. And it's going to take its move action up to here. And then we're going to shoot the out of cover B1s. So Frenzied Gunner gives us an extra white. A shot from the bus into the B1s. It's terrible with 2.
Saves one.
Saves 1.
You're going to be down.
B1s?
Yep. B1s are just going to single move, and then they're going to double move.
Behind there.
Yep.
Lorries just roll for their single suppression. They don't get it off, they'll hang on to that and keep it snug with them. Alright, so these Mandos are going to jump down to hit. And then shoot the super attack. Super Mando shooting the super tactical droid. There's 2 words I didn't think I'd be together. Pew! Pretty good roll. We don't surge, and we don't have any more surges, so we'll spend our aim, and we have precise. Unfortunately, we do not serve. So you're looking at 2, 4, 6. I got it. 2.
What, cover?
Oh, sorry, cover. 2, 4 for cover. There you are. Killing 1 out.
No, light.
Light, yep. So B6.
This could be a super attack.
There you go. 2 wounds. Capo will roll for his suppression, which is 2 from all the aiding. He'll get 1 off. He'll then recover and stand by. Doesn't matter.
Cool.
Maul's going to go. Going to do my suppression. Get 1 off. We are then going to just attack Dooku. We'll aim and attack Dooku. Use 3 actions, aim, dodge, and then attack Dooku. Not that I can use the dodge. So we've got an extra red from Tenacity on Maul and then 6 blacks. And we have an aim. Alright, Dooku rolling for 5. Surge to defend on Dukes. Takes 3 wounds. Alright, so end of round, we've got the strafing run to do. And we'll see at the dice pool. Alright, so the strafing run straight into the super tactical droid for 3. So it'll be 3 suppression. So end of round 2, Shadow Collective will score 1 point for over here. And this point over here will be contested with Maul, Mandos, Dooku, and Aqua Droids. So it'll be 1 point each, which gives me the lead 2-1 from marked targets. So into round 3 we have, just flip both, it's fine. Duel of Fates for Maul and
Double the fall.
Double the fall. Awesome. So my order on Maul and then Dooku returning his order to the bag to make me put it back in my bag. Yep. So I've got Mandos. I'm going to go with these 2 guys that are in contact with Dooku. We're going to roll for their suppression. That's on. They get none off, so just be the 1 action, and we're going to punch Maul. We have an aim from independent. Ready? Yep. Alright, punching into Maul, 4 blacks. And then we'll spend our aim. Rolling for 3.
Save all 3.
Save all 3. Yep.
So we're drawing the Aquas. The Aquas are going to aim, and they're going to shoot into the pikes.
Yep.
That are out in the open.
Yep.
Surging to hit with 1 aim. That's what we want to see.
I'm in trouble.
Spend the aim.
Well,
Yes,
dodge
you are.
1.
So that's just going to be saving 2, 4, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there was a weird update. They're now Pierce 9.
No, they're dead. Draw got lucky and drawed Maul out of the stack. Maul's.
It's my life.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Maul's just going to take a swing into Dooku and then looking at 6 into Dooku. Oh, he does it. It's 4 wounds. Instead of popping burst and running away, he's going to take another dodge because he managed to kill Dooku, and he's going to jump up here in front of these magnets in base-to-base contact and hide there like a little bitch from everyone else. 1 from the dodge action. So get a VP from killing Dooku as well, which brings me to 3, and Jack is still on 1. Alright, over Jack. 2, 1. Yep.
Kraken, Kalani. We're going to try and roll off some of these nasty suppression.
You doing it over here?
Yeah.
Just reroll that one.
So just 1 comes off.
Then panicked. And so his token goes up, down, and then he removes another 2. Commander rolls. Alright, ready. So I've got the pike back here. He's got 1 suppression from aiding. He'll keep it. He's going to take another 2 suppression. He'll aim and dodge, and he'll give it over to these pikes. 2, 1.
So it's going to be the Magnas. The Magnas are going to come around, start eating all of Rex's minis, and they are going to just double move.
And they have a scanner, right?
Yeah.
And they took a retinue dodge, I'm assuming?
They didn't. They were too far away.
Okay. From
Oh.
Dooku?
Yeah.
Okay. Mandalorians. The Mandos here are just going to go with this rear one here. And they're just going to hit these Magnas and then attack them in melee. using the jump keyword to get onto there. Alright, to the dice pool, and I'll have an aim.
I'll get a surge.
Yep. 8 blacks from the Mandos hitting it into the Magna Guard. Have an aim with precise still from our heavy. So the Magnas are rolling. Got any dodges?
Yep, dodge 1.
Dodge 1. So rolling for 3, 4, 5 on the Magnas.
5 with 1 access to 1 surge.
Spend surge?
Yep, spend surge.
Take 1.
Take 1. Wasn't a pull anyway. Doesn't matter. Well, I've only got a couple of acts left. I'm going to pass.
Pass. So we've got the bus. He's just going to aim shoot these Magnas over here in heavy cover, I suppose.
Yep.
No feet. There you go. Frenzy Gunner. It's going to be a white dice. This upgrade's pay for itself with all these white dice.
Absolutely.
And we have an aim. Now, looking at 2, 4, 5 for heavy. Killing 2 out, rolling for 3. Kill 1.
Yeah. So it's going to be
B1s.
B1's going to move to here. And then they're going to come around. 2. They're going to come around to... Sorry, removing the illusion. They're going to come to here, and they're going to
put 1 in all the way up front.
and they're going to bring back a Magna.
Who's at range 1?
So he was supposed to be forward. See his guy there.
Yep, easy. So core, go with his Black Sun in melee. Black Sun will
They got a search.
draw and take a dodge. So it's gonna hop out into here and then take a dodge. Oops. What did I do with the token? No. Alright.
Magnas are aiming and hitting into the things that they're...
Into the Mandos. Rolling for 3.
No, I've got no.
Alright. 3. 3 on the Mandos. We're good.
Right. I'm going to draw a token, which is Dead Dooku and...
Alright, so we're going to go with these pikes here. We're going to come around this bend. Touch here, and then we're going to shoot the Magna Guard. We have an aim and 3 dodges, thanks to our lovely capo. Alright. Normal pikes and the heavy, the aim from the capo into the Magnas. Whoops. Alright. So we're looking at 2, 4, 6 on the Magnas. One dead and one wounded.
Aim will be...
B1s.
B1s. They're just going to move.
Pot shot some pikes.
Shot some pikes for no other reason than they can. Camera back.
Alright. I just dodged 2 without maneuver. So we've got a call. It's going to be these pikes up here. They're going to speed 1 down to here, like so. Then we're just going to shoot Kalani.
Yep.
Got light cover. Full squad of pikes shooting into Kalani. That is a god shot. Jeez Louise. 2 for light. Nope. 4, 5, 6. Rolling for 6. Oh, did he just die?
He just died.
He just died. Ooh. Call it. Oh, the dead call. Alright. These Mandos here. They are just going to jump over this terrain. And should be a 4th somewhere. There we go. We'll jump up and land in it. And then we're going to shoot those B1s. We'll have so range 2 shots, so we get the blacks now. Ugh. It's 4, and then we have the aim, so re-rolling 3 thanks to precise. Reroll that. Oops, reroll that. 2, 4, 6 on the B1s, and they're out in the open.
6. Save 2.
Oh wow! So, all right. So end of round. Shadow Collective will have this point here, and this point here, for a total of 2 points. So taking me to 5. CIS will get 1 from a scanner unit down here.
And there.
And a scanner unit on there, so getting to 3. And at this point, due to the order difference, how many units are dead?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. So
5 units, both commanders. We're calling it here with a Shadow Collective victory. Good game, mate.
Decisively.
Decisively.